Hello, my name's Emily Regan and I'm a perinatal wellbeing practitioner with the perinatal team. I'm going to be taking you through an exercise today called progressive muscle relaxation. This is where we tense and contract our muscle groups through our body from top to toe to help gain a deeper sense of relaxation. It means working with our body, which we need to listen to when we're in the perinatal period. It might be that you're pregnant at the moment, like me. I'm 5 months pregnant, or it might be that you've just had a baby and we need to just listen to our body, and if anything at any point is uncomfortable, we just need to stop. But if we just take it one step at a time, then hopefully we can work through the whole relaxation. So I'm going to do the relaxation with you. We're going to take it slowly and steadily. You need to be somewhere where there's no distractions, preferably somewhere where there's not too much noise, where you're nice and warm and that you're comfortable. I'm going to do this activity sat down, but you might want to be lying down on a bed. It'd be okay to dim the lights, to get yourself into a position where you feel as comfortable as possible. This is your time and your time for relaxation. We're going to start first with a couple of really nice deep breaths. So we're going to inhale in through the nose. We're going to take a nice big deep breath and we're going to try and widen out our body and get that breath deep into our stomach if we can. So taking your first breath, hold it for a second and then start to exhale. Take your time exhaling, empty your lungs and get your body to relax down as you do it. Now take a second breath in, hold it, notice how your body feels, and then exhale. Really try to empty your lungs and notice how different you feel when you breathe out compared to when you breathe in. Imagine that this is getting rid of your tension. So as we breathe in the third time, this time we're going to try and breathe out all our stress and tension. And try to feel as relaxed as we can in this moment. Hopefully you're feeling a change in your body already, that there's been a slight shift in tension and a slight increase in relaxation. So we're going to start with our fists, and I want you to take your right fist and I want you to clench it and ball it up and squeeze it. Squeeze it as hard as you can without it being uncomfortable, and feel the tension. Study the tension, notice what your muscles feel like to be in this tense situation, and then release, allowing that tension to dissolve away and allowing your hand to unfurl and relax. And notice the difference in your body and in your hand. And then clench your fist again, hold the tension. Squeeze a little more if you can. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, release the tension. Unfurl your fingers. Your hand might feel a little heavier in its relaxed state. You may experience some tingling. Just enjoy that. Pop your hand down onto your lap. Take your left fist and squeeze. Squeeze as hard as you can and study that tension, study that tension. You might feel some tension down your forearm. Just feel what that sensation is like. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, release the fist. Release your fist, let your fingers unfurl and let your muscles relax. And then tense again. Hold that breath for a moment. Hold that tension for a moment. And then release the hand. Feel those muscles getting heavier, relaxing down. Feel that tension and stress moving away from your fingers and your hand muscles. Now just take a moment to focus on 2 more breaths. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and breathe out, making that out breath as long as you can, and noticing that you feel heavier and more relaxed as you breathe out than when you breathe in. Now settle into a normal breathing pattern, and we're going to tense your forearms. So move your hands to your shoulders and tense this as much as you can, and get some tension into your upper arms here, and hold and hold, and then release. Let those muscles relax, and study the way the muscles feel as they stop contracting. Any tingling is perfectly normal. And continue to breathe. And on your next in-breath, tense those arms again. And hold that tension. Notice how your arm muscles feel when they're tense and full. And as you breathe out next, release that tension. Release that tension. Let your arms droop to your lap or down to your sides, and feel the tension flow down your arms and out of your fingers. And as your breath is still nice and slow and steady, lift your arms up to get some tension into your forearms. Hold it. It might feel strange if you're not used to doing these exercises. Just pull up to where's comfortable for you, just so you feel a nice stretch and a bit of tension in your forearms. Hold that and notice the feeling, and then release your hands down and rest your arms on your legs and feel that tension melt away. And feel how the rest of your body is slowly starting to get heavier and more relaxed as we do this. And then tense again. Tense those hands back. Tension in your forearms. Hold it. And then on an out breath, release that tension. So we've done all of the arms, and now we're going to do the face. So we can hold a lot of tension in our face. So first, clench your forehead. Squeeze your eyes tightly as you can, and then clench your lips and hold. And then on an out breath, let your facial muscles relax and move out of that tension. Droop back down into a neutral position. Maybe your shoulders will droop down with them. And then go back into that tension. Clench your forehead and your lips. As tightly as you can. And hold. And then relax your facial muscles. And with some nice gentle out breaths, feel your muscles soften and relaxation working into your face, into your forehead and through your cheeks. Next, let's do the jaw. So we're just going to take a few more breaths and not rush this. In through the nose. Nice deep breath out through the mouth. And then open your jaw as far as it will go. And tighten everything. Hold. And on an out breath, relax your jaw. Let the tension dissolve out of that jaw and feel your jaw get a little heavier. And then back to the tension. And relax. I can feel some tension and relaxing in my lower cheeks as well. And now we're going to do the stomach. If you're pregnant, you might want to just put a hand on baby, on your stomach, just so you can be aware of where they are. We're going to pull in our stomach muscles. So we're going to draw them in, almost like we're trying to get our belly button to move to the back to our spine. So if we are pregnant or we've not long had a baby and our tummy feels a bit uncomfortable, just do this to the point at which you feel comfy and it feels safe. So we're going to pull those muscles in on an in-breath. We're going to hold it like we've been holding the tension. We're going to feel that tension, how our muscles feel when they're contracted. So on the in-breath, hold, study that feeling, and then as we breathe out, release the tension, release our muscles, just let a wave of relaxation and release move through our stomach. Take a few more natural breaths, nice and slow, and then draw in those stomach muscles again. And hold, hold, and then release those muscles. You might feel a wave of warmth move through your core as you release those muscles and they slowly relax back down again. And notice on our next few breaths how much more relaxed our muscles feel when we're breathing out compared to when we're breathing in. So next we're going to do our back. So we're going to arch our back and put that tension in. Hold. I'm going to feel that tension down our back, down the length of our spine. And then on our next out breath, just uncurl the spine and bring our shoulders forward and let that relax. And feel that tension melting down our spine and away from us. And then arch your back again. And hold. And then on an out breath, just release that tension. Let your spine come back to a straighter, more comfortable position and feel that relaxation coming down through your core. And bring your attention to your breath once more as we prepare to move down the body. So next we're going to do the buttocks, and we're going to clench the buttocks as tightly as we can. So it might be you want to lift your bum slightly. If you're lying down, it might be a little bit easier. But however's comfortable, clench those buttocks. Clench your buttocks and hold. Hold that feeling. Study that tension in those large muscles. And on your next out breath, release those muscles and let relaxation come back in. It may take some time because those muscles are larger. Notice how it feels to let the relaxation and the tension release slowly. And then clench those muscles again, nice and tight, as tightly as you can for a few moments, as long as you're comfortable. And then on a nice big long out breath, release those muscles and feel some of that tension we've been holding dissolve as you do so. Now we're going to move into the legs. Now the tops of our legs, it might be that if you're lying down, we're going to do this slightly differently. So I'm sitting, so to put tension into my upper legs and my thighs, I'm going to push down with my heels. The heels of my feet, I'm going to push right down. If you're lying down, you might want to straighten your legs as straight as you can. So we're going to engage those thigh muscles and we're going to tense and hold. So tension, I'm forcing my heels down and I'm feeling that tension. Again, these are really big muscles. I'm going to squeeze them as tightly as I can and hold. And keep breathing. And on your next out breath, release those muscles. Let that tension dissolve out of those muscles and start to run down your legs. Notice how different your legs feel when you've got them tense and how different they feel when you're relaxed. And bring that tension back in. Force those heels down or those legs straight. Hold the tension. And release. And let all of that stress and tension melt away down your leg. Try and increase the relaxation on each out breath. Letting that tension melt away. So now we're going to do the lower legs. Hold for a little longer. And on the next out breath, release those muscles. Release the ankles and feel the relaxation seeping out and down through your legs. And when you're ready, tense again. Pull those toes in towards your body. Hold. And then on the next out breath, release those legs. Feel tension float away from those muscles. The last piece of our body we're going to do is the feet and the toes. So we're just going to clench those up really tight, as tightly as we can. And we're going to hold that tension, study that tension in our toes. I just got a bit of cramp, so just go to where it's comfortable. Come out of any tension if it's sore. Hold where it's comfortable and then relax. Release each of the toes of your feet and allow the arches of your feet to relax and unfurl. And notice how different your feet feel when they're relaxed than when they're tense. And on a next in-breath, clench those toes, curl them under, clench your feet, arch them up. Hold that tension. Squeeze a little more if you can. And then relax. Release those curled toes. Release and unfurl them. And let them melt back into a comfortable position. We're just going to take in a few more breaths. You might want to close your eyes or let your gaze rest somewhere. Breathe in, fill your lungs, and then with a nice, long, deep out breath, notice how different your body feels from head to toe, how heavy some of your muscles feel. And breathe in, and as you breathe out, try and just bring a little more heaviness, a little more relaxation into your muscles. You can work from your head to your toe, almost like a wave of relaxation coming over your body. And you can sit or lie here and do as many breaths in and out as you would like, to just let that relaxation sit and to help you feel as relaxed as you possibly can. If you fall asleep, that's fine. It might be lovely to have a small sleep after this, or just to lie quietly for a few moments, allowing yourself this time to just feel that relaxation and spend some time just allowing it to work through the body. Thank you.